And welcome back, our viewers. And as everyone knows, the time after finishing the high school, a lot of people have some difficulties to choose their majors. And it is one of the most critical and defining stages in a young age. And that's why a lot of people have some struggling about that. And as we mentioned, the critical and defining stages in a young person's life, it is a time filled with an important decisions, uncertainty, family expectations, and pressure about the future. Choosing a university, selecting a major, and organizing one's academic and personal life can feel overwhelming without proper guidance. Today, we are discussing how high school graduates can organize their next academic phase with confidence and clarity. So, we are joined with Amna Hamdan, first BA&K coach, senior coach at the ACC, ICF, and parenting consulting specialist. That's actually amazing. So, thank you for being with us, and of course, good morning on this amazing new year.
Good morning and thank you.
So, from your professional experience, why is the period after the high school is considered one of the most stressing and stressful stage for young adults?
Actually, this stage represents between psychological and emotional growth.
Yes.
Young people, our students, they need to think about how can I take a decision for the life while they need to know their identity and their selves. So there's a lot of key factors such as family, as we said before, family pressure.
Yes.
They don't have a clear vision for the future, uncertainty about the jobs, what the best major for me or what others. And also there's a lot of unexpectation and clarity. Even they don't have the tools or guided for do this.
Exactly. Sometimes they have this misconception about the things that they like, and when they go to the university, everything becomes different. One of the first things, actually, they think that it's more difficult. It's more intense. So what is the first step after high school a graduate should take before choosing a university or major, like if there's any kind of steps?
Yes, first of all, they need to know themselves. They need to know their strengths point, their values, their style of learning. Then after that, we are choosing which major, which university, because
Can you give us example about that? Because the strength maybe in memorizing or maybe understanding the terms.
According to BA&K tools or methodology, we are using it with the student. They know themselves according to the values, because our values that represent our behavior, and it helps us to know which major it's suit for us.
Yes.
Then after that, we know the strengthness point, which point that I am strengthness about it, not just for the learning and the style of learning or just the academic. Maybe my strengthness point and not to represent myself, for example, just as you are shifting from one major to one major, and then you find the strengthness point in media.
Mm-hmm.
That's
exactly.
what we are looking for.
So, as you mentioned, finding the strength and the interest is really important. How can I find them before I will be following the family interests? Because that's really hard to choose. Many students, unfortunately, have some strength points, and they cannot know how to discover it because of the family interests forcing them or kind of telling them that they need to go to a specific major, like going to med school or going to be an engineer, while they dream to be diplomatics or TV presenters, for example. Yeah.
See, they need to have a coaching, student coaching, exactly, or for counseling. Will help the student to know themselves, to be more awareness about themselves, and to discover the strengths point and the values that affect the choosing of major, regardless of the family pressure or even society pressure. Yeah.
Exactly. So exactly, are the hobbies like playing football or paddle or doing lots of things, are there considered as a tool to discover their interests and major at the university?
This
If it
can
was an
be
art or
interest.
something. Yeah.
يعني more than strengthness point. Strengthness point like organized. I can work with مثلا struggle.
Maybe math
problem.
or physics.
Maths and physics, this academic strengthness.
Academic. Oh,
We are
okay.
not looking
Yeah.
for academic strengthness point. We are looking for the skills and personality strengthness point. Are you ready for organized, self-discovery problem, strategic thinking? You can coach, you can mentor, you are structured, you are organized, you like to deal with analyzing, for example, informations,
Yes.
like that.
So tools like this are really important. This is the first time
This
I know
is
about
under
it.
skills development and the skills strengthness point. That's we are looking, and
Yes.
that's what the future are looking for it. We are, even university now, they are not looking for academic grade or high grade, actually. They are looking for the potential, commitment, skills, soft skills, what you have, and what can you give the company, actually, or even the university.
I believe even the companies are looking for skills like this.
Yes, organization now,
Organization,
especially we are
talents.
in this online and virtual, we are
Yes,
going
world,
for
yeah.
meta, examples.
Exactly.
That's where I'm looking.
Exactly. Now we're going into a virtual world, an online world, that a lot of jobs becoming really online. So many people wouldn't know how to discover, and there is a lots of candidates, many graduates every year, millions. So every international company looking for something, and mentioning international, many students are torn between choosing local universities and international universities. So what factor should they follow to guide this decision?
So actually, even if you were going to choose the local or international, it's dependent on many factors.
Like?
The first of all, emotional stability.
How is that?
Emotional stability, if this person, the personality, for example, if it's nurturing, so he too much attached to the family, to society, and he cannot go far away for the international
university, yeah.
And many students, they traveled and then come back, stop the learning and stop university, and the family shocked. Oh, why? Because they cannot
live and depend on themselves.
Some students, they don't have the trust and self-awareness, so the confidence is very low, so they cannot control the emotional. If you study outside, there's a lot of struggles, a lot of challenge. If you are not maturity and emotional, you cannot travel. And also the financial stability, because when you go international 5 years, 6 years, you're gonna ask for finance. Do you have finance sustainability or no? For the culture adaptability,
Exactly.
are the students have this strengthness point that know the culture, how can he adapt with the culture, different mentality?
They might have culture shock, and actually a lot of students that I know personally, when they went to another countries, they actually had some culture shock. They couldn't tolerate it, especially that with our traditions and different traditions over there. They immediately came back. They said, no, we cannot tolerate it. Our universities are good. But I believe, yes, these are actually
and
one of
also
the factors.
according to the passion of this student. Are he able to do this dreams and go for that? Because there's a lot of challenge. It will take time.
Some
even
people love
for
it, actually.
Some people, yes, if they are action personality, yeah, they want to try it as competition or winning. Yalla, let's try.
Yes. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's have these challenges. Some people actually love to depend on themselves, and they dream to have it. It was one of my dreams before I go outside, and when I went there, I had a lot of struggles, but I loved it, because I knew and I discovered a lot of things. So it's
you see it as an opportunity for them.
It was. So also, do you consider it as an opportunity for the students to discover themselves while they're outside?
Yes, and especially in summer holiday. Usually all family in Kuwait, they travel outside.
They travel, no one stays
Okay,
here.
so go for treatment and funny, but also if you are asking or if you are looking for bring your student
Yes.
international university, go, let him discover the culture, discover the country, let him try to have a volunteer there, go to see university.
Volunteering, good thing, yes. And
Volunteering is
discovering
very
cultures.
good. So
Yes.
this one helps students to cover these challenges.
Also, one thing that is actually really important, they should actually go out when they travel. They should look for universities. Like, for example, I'm going to study outside in Spain. I want to learn some Hispanic language,
Yes,
Latin language, and I want to learn some new cultures, and I want to study up there in Madrid or Barcelona. So I would go there in holiday to discover, have some fun, and also
take
know
an
about the university.
experience and
Yes.
experiment, and also see the university.
See the university.
What the actually
Benefits, good
university benefits from, such as there is library or no, there is a gym, there's activities
good thing,
for
yes.
fun or not, because some students when they go outside they chucked I don't know to put just around the square building. There's nothing for fun, just study. This is affect the psychological Africa. So that's what we are looking in our student coaching when they are coming to us. We are discuss this all factors because this is very, very, very important. And family, they are not consider these factors. They said, "Khalas, let them
go there just to study and come
he's
back."
a man, especially, he's a man. But okay, what about the culture? What about the ability? What about the challenges if I can speak the language of the native local or no? Just as Latin,
yes.
I need to learn Latin. Then after that,
and going there. So after we finish from this step, exactly after that, we need to prepare the documents and we need to prepare a lot of paperwork. So
recommendation letters.
Yes. What are the most important preparations and for the documents and for the papers that students need to focus when they are applying for these universities?
They need recommended letter from the university, which kind of university they are going for, because some university asking for this recommended letter. And if
so
you
I need to get it from my high school because I'm going there for the first time to any university.
Yes, because every university has different asking or application or requirement.
Yes.
So you need first of all to know the country, and we are talking about the culture, adaptability, and so on. We need to know the university, what it's required. It requires GMAT, SAT, TOEFL, even IELTS, maybe what the score, what they asking for recommended letter or not. The university, it's how many years I need to take, 5 years, 4 years, 3 years. I need to take freshman or not. It's very important for the parent to ask about before they traveled. And even here in Kuwait or even in local, for example, any local country, there's some requirement also to go outside. So they need to ask because every year there is update. Maybe this university in this country not applicable in this country. So I go spend 5 years, then when I come back here in my country, oh, sorry, we are not.
Yes, it's not recognized.
Not recognized this certificate. We are not taking.
Happened to a lot of people.
Yeah, this has happened too much.
And many people actually blame other entities because of this decision. While it's actually before you go to at any university or country, you should ask about it. Is it recognized? It is not. Even if you want to go to work for a private sector after university, you need to ask the company itself. I'm going to the university. Do you recognize this university so I can go back to you?
If it's applicable here or not.
So mentioning that, which is communication, do you recommend direct communications between with the universities or working agencies? And what are the advantages and disadvantages of each?
Both it's available. This is depend on the student, on the family, on the requirement. For example, if the country I did not know anything about it, I'm not know about policy, culture, so I'm asking for the agency to help me.
Exactly.
Because this one will the procedures.
The procedure, and make it easier.
If I know the country and I already sent for him email, there's website, it's very easy. So why I need to pay additional for the agency?
Exactly.
So it's both valid. It's dependent on the student, صراحة, student growth and the family.
Family care about the situation itself. So unfortunately we reached at the end of this interview, and it is out of time. So Amna Hamdan, thank you for being with us, helping us on your amazing experience, and we hope that all the families have the best of luck for them and for their kids. So thank you so much, Amna.
Thank you for your present. And the finally advice that I'm asking for the parent and for the student, to first of all trust in yourself. Know yourself very well, your strengths point, through many assessments such as BANK or other assessment personality. Also trust in your growth process, because it's take time, but you will reach your dream. And for the finally parent, my message for them, please try to be as a support, as a mentor, asking opening questions for the student, listening to them more and more, not forcing them and control them. And thank you for this amazing talking or discussion.
Yes,
thank you
for this opportunity. Thank you so much, Amna. And of course, to our viewers, all thanks to Amna Hamdan, our guest, first BANK coach, senior coach at the ACC ICF Parenting Consulting. So with that, our viewers, we will go on a break. So stay tuned and we'll be right back.